断电之中。这场历史罕见的大汛大灾，造成了重大的人员伤亡和财产损失。今天我们在这里举行新闻发布会，主要是介绍我们防汛救灾的相关的工作情况。
And also last night is a sleepless evening. And that is why also here at this press conference to introduce how is the disaster happened in Henan province, rarely seen before. And before we start our press conference, let's stand in silence and pay silent tribute to the deceased. Please be seated. After the disaster happened, the CPC Central Committee and State Council attached great importance. And General Secretary Xi also gave the important guidance to us, asking the officials at all levels should always put people's safety and security of the properties before everything else, and try our best to mitigate the loss of life and property. The guidance given by General Secretary Xi also pumped great confidence to all of us. Under the strong leadership of the CPC Central Committee, the Ministry of Emergency Management, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Water Resources, the State Flood Control and Drought Relief Headquarters all sent the specific teams to Henan province, and we also lifted the emergency response to level 2. The provincial government organized the meetings. The Secretary General and the provincial governor also made the plans regarding the disaster relief and rescue work. The party members and officials worked with the people to fight against the flood. We are here at this press conference to give all of you the updated information regarding the progress in disaster relief endeavor, and also to take some of your questions. Now first, please allow me to introduce the speakers with me. They are Director of the Henan Flood Control and Drought Relief Headquarters, and Tang Yanmin from the Emergency Response, Sun Jiwei from the Bureau of the Water Resources, Mr. Wu Fengming from the local government, and also the chief expert, Madam Su Wanchang from the Henan Meteorological Observatory. And I'll give the floor to Xu Zhong to give you the updated information. Friends from the media, now I would like to give you the updated information regarding our rescue endeavor. Since the 17th of July,
出现在郑州市的西米市931.5毫米，1小时雨量
We have experienced a severe rainfall
为201.9毫米，7月20号16时至7月
and the rainfall reached a 461 millimeter,
24日零时至
900
21日零时，郑州地区
millimeter, see a peak number,
平均降水量
and 209.1 millimeter also the rainfall level in another city in Henan.
受本次降雨影响，
And from the 24 o'clock
出现一次
of 20s to the 24 o'clock on
最
21st,
大储流量900每秒24日19时10分
696 millimeter rainfall were captured as the peak number.
接近设计水位130，
Changzhou Reservoir also
最大储库流量525每秒。截至21
reached the alarming level.
水位128.0米，储库流量68.1每秒立方米，水库水位正在平稳回落。目前，全省共有白沙、小南海、河沟村、赵滨潭等9座大型水库，40座中型水库超汛限水位，西河新村站超保证水位。
Right now, the level of the water level is dropping down.
超警戒水位，雅鲁河、沙涌河、公路河出现涨水。
And for the reservoirs at the larger and the medium levels,
造成郑州市城区严重污染，地铁停运，铁路、公路、民航物资受到严重影响。中型水库长庄、小一型水库国家队、雅鲁河及其支流发生受损，抢险工作。
the rescue work is underway to try to lower the water level.
7月20日12时30分，接到郑州市长庄水库
And also look at the road transport.
此处疑似断运情况，已按照断运抢险方式进行处置。先行已于20日19时开始，目前水库运行正常。小一型水库国家队出现满溢，存在溃坝风险。21日凌晨，第一时间转移了下游的群众，经开挖沟槽泄水，水位已降到满堤高层以下，水位已经降到满堤高层以下。嘉鲁河上游受嘉鲁河上游影响，台风市祥符区李店桥周边河段出现满堤，长约200米。李店桥上游河段2处河口长约均20米左右，应全力抢险，险情已经开始。当地干部群众正在寻求郑西、郑泰、郑渠及古树陇海县、交流县、宁西县、金光县部分区段封口和限。
For the reservoir, with the potential risk of the breach, we also right now dig additional channels, trying to get the water to these additional channels.
在一起，据不完全统计，16日以来，10轮强降雨造成全省89个县市 区，560个乡镇，120多万人受灾，因灾造成25人死亡。
And the rescue work is ongoing with the help of the officials and the local residents.
经济专业援助164710人，英国受灾面积75千亩，承载面积25千亩，决收面积4.7。
And we also found a road surface collapsed.
7月20日，习近平总书记对我省
Since the 16th
作出重要
of July,
李克强总理作出重要批示，王永国委员视频调我省，指导防汛救灾工作。
1.2 million people affected by the rain.
提出有针对性的防范援助支持。国家防洪工作组持续在我省考，并到长江水库指导调查。河南省卫生部高度重视防汛工作。7月25晚21日，省委书记刘阳生主持召开防汛工作。
On July 21st, General Secretary Xi gave us the guidelines regarding disaster relief and rescue work.
并在第一时间赶赴长江水库，指导抢险抢。省防指7月20日18时将防汛应急响应级别。
And we also draw on the specific action plan.
提升至1级，下发了关于第一级开展
And we also have the work plan regarding the reservoirs.
省军区协调解放军730人，民兵690人，武警出动1159人次，消防出动6760人次，参加抢险。
And we also organized several rounds of meetings to implement the action plans.
及各级责任人在岗在位，在一线指导
And the party secretary also
及时转移
went to the front line to guide the on-site work.
成员单位履职尽责，强化监测预报提升会场演习调度。
And we also
工作组专家
update the emergency response level to level 1.
积极参与抗洪救灾开展指引，形成了防洪抗灾的整体策略。
More than 6,000 firefighters and 700 and more the armed police and also the PLAs and also the police all dispatched to the front line.
提示，按照坚持人民至上、生命至上，按照刘阳生书记仗要一正一正法，防汛。
Right now, the rescue work is undergoing in orderly manner.
秉公果断，支持管事要求，全力以赴打好治伤。
And relevant ministries also dispatched the working group and the panel of experts to the front line to get the rescue work.
给记者朋友们提问。按照惯例呢，提问之前呢，请记者朋友们通报一下所在的。
Going forward, we will earnestly implement the guidelines given by General Secretary Xi and always put people's life and safety as a top priority.
你好，苏主席，我是中央广播电视总台的记者，我有一个问题哈。
To save people's life.
河南持续的强降雨呢，导致了郑州等城市的内涝非常严重，造成了比较严重的人员伤亡和
and we will do whatever we can to save the people and also fight the flood. Now the floor is open with CMG. I have one question. We know that the continuous harvest rainfall put Zhengzhou suffering from the severe water logging and also a severe the casualties and also the property losses. Would you please give us a more information in this regard? Since 17th, a lot of places in the Henan provinces witnessing the harvest of the torrential rains. From the 17th to the 20th of July, and 935 millimeter a peak of rainfall was captured. So we talk about a number actually. We talk about between the Saturday evening and the late Tuesday, 670 millimeter of rain fell in Zhengzhou, almost on par with Zhengzhou's annual average of 640.8 millimeter. And the rain shows the following features. First, it's long duration, intensity of the rainstorms. So it started from the 17th to the 21st. 新乡、焦作、许昌、济源, in 4 places, the average rainfalls reached above 200 millimeter. And 11 national level meteorological centers also captured the historical high regarding the precipitation. And 30% of the meteorological stations actually capture the torrential rainfall, and also many places suffering the harvest torrential rainfall. And we talk about this time. This is the historical. The rainfall is the historical severe level. And also Zhengzhou, we captured that the city registered 201.9 millimeter of precipitation between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Tuesday, a record already high for the Chinese mainland. And the rainfall features long duration, great accumulated precipitation, large-scale heavy rain, and concentrated precipitation periods, and extreme precipitation. And the several factors, including atmospheric pressure, typhoon, and topography, have contributed to this unusual downpour in the province. And the subtropical high in the West Pacific and the continental high maintained stably over the Sea of Japan and the northwest of China led to a stagnant precipitation system in the central and the western part of Henan. And also we talk about that Henan is at the edge of the subtropical high with convective instability that can cause severe weather.
持续的强降雨，防汛的形势十分的严峻。我想请申请长介绍一下相关的情况。同时呢，为了应对此次的强降雨过程，水利部门采取了哪些措施？谢谢。
好，谢谢您记问。从7月18日开始，
China Daily.
我是连续3天向你报告公共情况，主要为什么？
So these continued heavy downpour and cause the whole region suffering from the big catastrophe. What kind of measures have been taken to fight severe weather event? So as we mentioned, the reservoirs and the dams may face the risk of the breaches, and we also right now dig the additional channels to guide the water away. And we capture the water level at the reservoir already above the alarm level. So these are the key focus of our rescue work. And we also lifted the emergency response to level 1 from level 3. And for the reservoir level, and we also have the person designated to work on site and also report the updated information. And we also send out the information through text messages to the public. And 86 villages 1.2 people suffered. With Henan Daily, my question to the people from the Bureau of Transport. A lot of road actually is blocked. Would you please talk more about the arrangement and how we can resume the normal operation of the transport? Thank you for your question. The heavy rainfall this time gave a big blow to the transportation services. So far, the expressway and highway, the 200 toll stations right now impose temporary control. And for the 37 road right now still blocked. And more than 30 bridges were collapsed. And for the water route, and ports, and all stops the service temporarily.
洛阳、安阳、新乡、焦作、共益 The water route all suspended service. 郑州、开封 The public transportation also suspended. The 9 cities also suspended part of the public transportation. According to the unified arrangement made by the provincial government and the Ministry of Transport, we dispatched 5 teams to the most heat areas and the expressway operation companies as well as the construction site to conduct the disaster relief and rescue work. Second, we devoted the greater effort to clean the road so we can let the disaster relief items to reach to the places. And we also conducted the work to restore the public transportation back to service. And third, we also conducted the checking work, especially to the bridges and also the road, in order to find out the potential risks. So far, there is no cars waiting in a long line, and some of the expressways are already back to service. The construction site with no big potential risks going forward. It means the Transport Bureau will earnestly implement the General Secretary Xi's guideline and the work plan made by the provincial government and Ministry of Transport. We will do the following. First, we will work with the relevant departments to provide the resume of the expressway and highways, all the toll stations. We also have the designated person to make sure that we have the unimpeded transportation guarantee for the anti-disaster deliveries. and through different means, such as text messages and official websites, release the information so the public can learn the additional information before they start the journey. And we'll also study the situation and keep a close eye on the weather condition, and also to race against the time to restore, reconstruct the damaged places. And we will also conduct a patrol work to make sure that no people trapped in the water will have facing the drowning risks. And we will also make sure that we can restore the public service back to normal as soon as possible. Thank you.
From yesterday to today, we talk about that we have seen some places suffering the blackout. So what's the situation going on regarding the electricity resumption work? Thank you for your question. 郑州 experienced the record rainfall. So between 7 a.m. yesterday and morning this morning today, right now 409 cable lines still under construction. Around 700,000 households affected. And the transformer and the electric wire and electric valve who suffered the damages. And the power supply is around 30,000 kilowatts. And regarding electricity guarantee work, for the key places such as the schools, the hospitals, are our key focus. And also the banks, especially the central bank, are all the our key focus. And we send the trucks, the power generation trucks to the key places, such as the hospitals, to provide the electricity while restoring and repairing the circuits. And going forward, we'll also intensify our efforts to resume the supply of electricity as soon as possible. Thank you. We talk about the heaviest rainfall heavily impact people's way of life and way of work. And how we can deal with this situation. And we talk about so far we have sufficient supply of necessities. So far people cannot pay with their bank cards. For the other ways of payment and the so the people can pay with cash or the e-platforms, and based on the information learned from the supermarket. And right now we have sufficient the supplies, and also we have the grain and pork, the dairy and eggs reserves in sufficient number. So we can say that we have enough food in sufficient quantity to meet people's needs. And also we can stabilize the price of daily necessities. And also the Transport Bureau work really hard to clean the road, so we expect the transportation will resume very soon today. Market Supervision Bureau and relevant departments also release announcement, and they will also double their efforts in law enforcement endeavor to check the price of the products. And also to punish the illegal behavior amid disaster. For the supermarkets,
目前呢，这都是在营业的他们的企业，居民没有做好货图价格。
so half of the A supermarket right now still in operation.
尽快恢复。好，谢谢。继续提问。好，请这位男士。
And they all have the capability to provide a sufficient products with stable price. Thank you. Phoenix TV. My question to the lady from the Meteorological Observatory. And we actually came here today from Beijing this morning. We would like to learn more about the weather forecast and also to what kind of the suggestions you could please give us regarding the secondary disasters. Thank you for your question. Based on our forecast, and we will still see a heavy rainfall in the central and the western area of the Henan provinces. And we also have the possibility of the downpour, the heavy downpour happened. And for Zhengzhou, still we will see a round of downpour with a 60 to 100 millimeters of rainfall, or it's up to 120 to 140 millimeter of rainfall is the situation in Zhengzhou. Morning of 22nd, is forecast to be the rain should be weakened, and the rain will stop. And Zhengzhou will see still suffering some thunderstorms. So today and tomorrow, the rain still continue. Still the risk of the emergency happened, and also ask everyone to pay attention to the disaster relief work, and also especially pay attention to the water level and the rivers and the reservoirs. And we'll also pay attention to the upstream, the water coming in at a certain river sections. So we still will see the rainfall happened in Henan province and as well as in Zhengzhou, the capital city. And going forward, we will also keep a high alert to the dynamic change, and also release the information in due manner, and we'll do everything we can to deal with the emergency case, such as the flooding, the secondary risk, and also the geological disasters. Due to the interest of time, this is the end of the Q&A session. To all the friends from media, this is the record disaster unseen before. Under the strong leadership of the CBC Central Committee and the local government, our party members, our PLA personnel, the police, the city management personnel, and the residents all work together in tireless efforts. In Zhengzhou and many other places in Henan provinces, rendered help to others, and also sent a warm message to others. So if you're looking for a place to stay over or a cup of hot water and some food, please come to my place. Actually, we have seen this kind of really a warm message online. So in front of a disaster, we have seen many touching stories bringing warmth to the affected people. And the situation happened in Henan. Actually, it concerned the people around China, and the APLA, the armed police, all dispatched teams to the front line, and also the Ministry of Emergency Management also dispatched team from Hebei, Shanxi, Jiangsu, Anhui, Shandong, Hubei, in total 7 provinces, to support the endeavor in Henan. And
我们坚信呢，在以习近平同志为核心的党中央坚诚领导下，我们
this afternoon I also received phone calls from the other provinces who would like to offer help to us. This showed the greater love and care to the people here in Henan province. So always put people first. As long as we work together, we will for sure win the battle against the disaster. And that's the end of today's press conference. Thank you all.